college, and then my CT number is CT201825831333.
I am her teammate. My name is Nandini from Department of Master of Computer Application in Sri Manapur Engineering College, and my CT number is CT201925852333.
From the given problem statement, we had chosen edge computing. Why we are choosing this edge computing problem? Because in trending worlds, one of the most important major component is edge computing. So that why we are choosing this problem. Edge computing is one of the newest paradigms in the realm of cloud computing, and its important step in IoT. Edge computing is a distributed open entity architecture that features decentralized processing and related mobile computing and Internet of Things technology. Edge computing is one of the biggest data trends offering decades. Huge companies are adopting this technology. Edge computing optimizes internet device and then web application by bringing computing closer to the source of the data. What is edge computing? Edge computing is a distributed computing, which in the sense it brings computation and data storage closer to the place where they are in intelligent device and allowing data process and analysis in real time near the source of the data. What I understand these problems is defined for the purpose of easy way of building concept. Instead of using barcode human workforce to predict the product in the retail shop, but we can use this application to predict the product by the size and the shape of the product. This application is developed by building the machine learning model. So first I give the input of the image, and then I generate the CSV file to classify trained CSV file and then test CSV file. Finally I generate the TS record, so that is a trained record and then TS record. First I give the trained record to the trained model by the use of the convolution neural network, and then I evaluating the model with predict output.
Next, our topic is technology use. The main category of this project is user technologies. In this project, we are seeing high-level technologies. They are machine learning. This project involves a major concept of scanning and identifying. To produce this functionalities, we are highly in need of processing machine learning. Machine learning is a type of algorithm that allows to predict the outcome with our accurate, and also it's mainly used for pattern recognition. Machine learning. Machine learning is a subfield of artificial intelligence. The goal of machine learning is generally used to understand the structure of data and transform data into models that can be understood and utilized by people. Machine learning is a category of algorithm that allows software applications to become more accurate, thus providing optimizes without being accepting program. Next, we move to software requirements: Python, TensorFlow, and OpenCV. Python is the best programming language for machine learning or artificial intelligence technology. In this problem, we are using Python programming language that can do lot of things, which helps with this complex set of machine learning tasks. Next, TensorFlow. Apart from machine learning, TensorFlow is playing major role in this project. TensorFlow is a free and open source software library for data flow and differentiable programming across a range of tasks. It is a symbolic map library, and it's also used for machine learning applications such as neural networks. It is used for both research and production at Google. Next, OpenCV is a library of programming functions mainly aimed at real-time computer vision. It can perform all the operations referred to object detection of face, text, and object. OpenCV includes a statistical machine learning library. Next, advantages of edge computing. It is mainly used for increasing the response time and saving the bandwidth. The main use is in edge computing. It does not need to upload the data directly into the cloud, or it need to be centralized also. Because cloud computing only needs a lot of functionalities, but edge computing is a search of technology which is decentralized. Thank you.
So now I am going to demonstrate my solution problems, that is edge computing. So I am going to use Google Colab. Google Colab is a free open source platform, and then it having a notebook, Jupyter notebook, and then GPU and TPU. Change the notebook setting in GPU and then save. So first import the drive in Google Colab. So I am using these commands. I am going to mounting all the folder in Google Colab. So I am using these commands. So drives are mounted to the in Google Colabs. So here I am using my drives, and in drives I am having three folders. That is a fast RCN and object and model master. I am going to use these folders. So next I am going to install TensorFlow version 1.14.0. and then TensorFlow GPU, TensorFlow estimator with 1.14.0 version. So I am going to run this TensorFlow. So successfully install TensorFlow versions, and then I am going to install a package for the required. So I am going to install package that is a Pillow, LXML, Python, Context-Lib2, Jupyter, and then Pandas. So I am going to install these files. So I'm going to run these packages. So successfully installed. and then I am going to using my model master folder. So here these commands. So next I am going to compile this folder. So next I am going to use object direction folder. So next so next I am going to import my inframind Python path. So import os dot 0 Next I am going to build the Python setup. So next I am going to run create a generate file that is TensorFlow files. So I am using input as images and classified two CSV folders, and that is a train and another one is a test. So I am going to run this commands. So it successfully created TF records, and finally I am going to train the models. It provides the expected results. So now I am going to create a web application for Krina product building. So I include the field such as a product ID and name of the cost and name of the product, and then a cost of the product, and then final cost. So I took two product VVD coconut tiles and then ghee based on the size. If I show the product in front of the camera to detect the items, and then based on the size of the product, finally it generates the product details.